is cruising on Facebook timeline, as in a usual day, by making her bank's commercial about mortgage. Checking financial details comes to her mind and goes inside to the Facebook banking. Facebook banking is the globally first ever service supplying customers having banking without leaving Facebook.
And we're with Jemray.
Yes.
All right. Can you tell us a bit of you? About you?
Yeah, sure. I'm a Turkish guy. I live in New York nowadays. I'm a designer founder of a small startup called Branch. We raised a round of seed funding over a year ago, and I've been involved in startup events like Startup Bus and Startup Weekend. One of my friends from Mexico City that was in New York a year and a half ago asked me if I could come out and help out and like coach and maybe judge the event. That's why I'm here.
Right. What is your company do?
We are a website for conversations, so we realize that there's a gap in the internet if you want to convene a small group of people and have a discussion with them.
Hi there, it's Lasse here. And this time I wanted to share a really interesting site. Actually, it's an interesting application inside Facebook. So it's called Branch Out, like you can see here. And it's kind of like LinkedIn, but for people who are in Facebook. So it only works inside Facebook. And it is a social network where you can get more professional connections and you can build your professional network. So that's really interesting, and I also think it will be one of the most interesting applications of these months because of the many different things. First of all, there's a lot of demand for this kind of application, and secondly, Facebook is so big, and right now you cannot easily use LinkedIn within Facebook. And that's why there's a big demand for this kind of site, because there's a lot of people who are all the time spending all day long inside Facebook and playing games and using different applications.